Well, tonight the family of Whitey Herzog is sharing more of their memories of the legendary Cardinals manager. He died last week at the age of 92. His loved ones in New Athens, Illinois, talk with 5 on Your Side's Annie Kroll tonight. Annie?
Mike, Whitey led the Cardinals to 3 pennants and a World Series title in only 5 years, from 1982 to 1987. His style of play, called Whitey ball, was known for speed on the bases, but tonight his family is slowing things down with us, reflecting on how life has been just 5 days after his death and sharing new photos with 5 on Your Side of his life off the field.
A wreath of flowers stood tall this weekend in Busch Stadium to honor Whitey Herzog. His wife, Mary Lou, spent most of her Sunday morning with her cousins Jim and Judy Newman as she continued to cope with Whitey's passing.
Her faith, if anything will pull her through, it will be her devoted family and her faith.
After a recent hospitalization, the Hall of Fame Cardinals manager was moved into hospice.
It was a surprise because maybe they just didn't want it to happen, and so, it's hard to deal with reality in a situation like that.
Mary Lou and Whitey got married in their hometown of New Athens, Illinois at St. John's United Church of Christ. So did Judy and Jim, who always looked up to their marriage of more than 70 years before Whitey's death on Monday night.
They were high school sweethearts, and just like my wife and I were the same way, and it was just great. But that's what small towns are about. I think that it just happens.
For the last week, people keep coming into Jim's Highway Lumber Company in New Athens giving their condolences and making the White Rat a daily topic of conversation for the regulars at the Bullpen Bar and Grill. Dennis Breithop has eaten many lunches here since moving to New Athens in 1957, never forgetting Whitey or his signature generosity.
The most memorable thing that I remember in 1982 is when the Cardinals were in the World Series. He personally came down and hand-delivered World Series tickets to all of his classmates that he played baseball and basketball with in high school.
In Whitey's hometown, in a city of about 2,000.
And it'll be talked about forever, probably, because he was such a guy that, cared about New Athens like he did.
The family hasn't made any official plans yet for a celebration of life in Whitey's honor. Neither have the Cardinals at this point. Sports director Frank Customano will, of course, have more on his legacy coming up at 10:30 on Sports Plus.